Hello everybody and welcome to the Speed Freaks Alpha. So excited that you guys are finally getting to see this game and give it a try. Listen, we like racing, we like shooters, and we love orcs, so we thought we'd throw them all together in one game, and we think it's the perfect harmony. Hopefully you guys agree. If you guys like any of those things, please give this game a try. Yes, it's a little rough right now. We are still in alpha, but we have a lot of stuff planned. Hopefully you guys will stick around for it. To enter matchmaking and jump into an online game, you can just click Def Rally here. If you'd like to try the game out by yourself, just get familiar with everything, you can create a private game like this. The game is set to max graphics settings by default, so if you're having any performance issues, don't be afraid to just jump into the settings and lower down some of these graphics options. Okay, so each vehicle has 4 abilities, and the inputs are shown on screen. You can press Shift to boost, press H for help, and that's probably all you need to know to go have fun playing the game. There is some other stuff that would usually be explained through an in-game tutorial or like a tips system, but we don't have those implemented yet, so I'm just going to go over some of that stuff in this video. The game mode that's available to play right now in the Speed Freaks Alpha is Def Rally. This is basically a death race that features capture points that move around the map that teams race to and fight over. The team with the most points at the end wins, and there's various ways to score points, like getting kills, reaching the capture point first, and crossing the finish line. Kills are also worth more points while your team is holding the capture point, and the feed in the top right will report anytime someone scores and tell you what they did and how many points it earned. The 4th ability on the F key is shared, so vehicles of the same weight class will have the same ability in this slot. All of the lighter vehicles have access to the dash, which is basically a lunge in the direction that the camera is pointing, and you'll deal collision damage when using this ability. The heavy vehicles have access to grot repairs, which is basically just a small self-heal. The other 3 abilities on each vehicle are unique to that vehicle. Most of them are pretty self-explanatory, but if you are confused at all, don't forget you can just press H at any time to check what something does. Some weapons have limitations on where they can aim, so you can see in the Boondaka Snazwagon I can't aim backwards. The crosshair will indicate where the weapon can be aimed by changing from solid to transparent. You can boost by holding down left shift. This will empty the boost bar in the bottom right, which fills back up automatically. You can hold space to handbrake. In this game it basically pulls you into a donut. This is really useful for vehicles with mounted weapons, so you can turn around quickly. You can use the same key, spacebar, when you're in the air to access air control, so while you're holding spacebar, the movement keys will rotate your vehicle. You also have access to an air brake. When you're in the air and you're not holding spacebar, you can hold brake or reverse, and the vehicle will lose some speed and be pulled towards the ground more quickly, so this is really useful if you need to land on something precise. The dash ability that the lighter vehicles have access to, it's not just good for damage. This is a really powerful movement ability. You can use it to turn more quickly, you can use it to redirect your vehicle in basically any direction you need to when you combine it with a handbrake. I'm going to talk a little bit more about it in the advanced guide that's coming soon, but definitely experiment with this ability. If you ever find yourself stuck, try to wiggle out with the air control, or even the dash sometimes if you're stuck against a wall can get you out of these situations. But if that's not working, you can hold R to self-destruct. And also, if you ever just want to change class, just hold R, self-destruct, and respawn as a new vehicle. The green bar in the bottom left is the WAH bar. And yes, I would encourage you guys to scream it anytime you're talking about it. But it's like 8 a.m. for me, so I'm just going to say WAH bar. The green bar in the bottom left is the WAH bar. You can fill it up by dealing damage or scoring kills. And when the bar is full, you'll have an increased fire rate, more DACA, and you'll take less damage. Some vehicles have abilities that will fill up this bar for their teammates, and these can be really powerful if used at the right time. But yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. Thank you guys for sitting through this tutorial video. We will have a proper in-game tutorial coming soon. If you encounter any bug reports, if you encounter any bugs, please go to the feedback menu option here. And there's a link to a place where you can submit bug reports and suggestions. And there's also the survey that we would appreciate if you filled out after you've had some time with the game. Yeah, that's everything. Advanced guide video coming later, but for now, I will see you guys in game.